Welcome to the Indonesian Pattern System course.
This is done to maintain proportional balance between the front and back patterns. Once point E is determined, we locate point F. The distance from point E to point F is the side length. Measure upward from point E according to the side length measurement, and this becomes the position of point F. Next, we construct the frame for the back pattern. To find point G, the distance from point C to point G is equal to the distance from point A to point E. Simply copy the AE length upward to determine the position of point G. Once point G is located, connect point G to point E using a dashed guideline. From point F, draw a horizontal guideline to the left until it intersects the line drawn from point A to point C. Label this intersection as point Q. Next, we determine the position of point H. The distance from point G to point H is 1/4 of the length, FG, minus 1 centimeter. After locating point H, draw a horizontal guideline to the left from this point. We now begin shaping the back shoulder dart. The process is similar to shaping the shoulder on the front pattern. From point D, draw a line equal to the shoulder length toward the horizontal guideline drawn from point H. The end point of this line is labeled point I. From point I, extend the line by 1.5 centimeters to locate point J. Next, we locate point K. According to the formula, the distance from point D to point K is half of the shoulder length minus 1 centimeter. Then we determine point L. The distance from point J to point L is half of the shoulder length plus 1 centimeter. Now we return our focus to the waist area at point A. To locate point M, the distance from point A to point M is calculated as 1/10 of the waist circumference minus 1 centimeter. Once point M is located, connect point M to point K using a dashed guideline. Next, we locate the dart apex for the back pattern. From the guideline drawn between point F and point Q, measure downward 4 centimeters. This point is labeled point N. To determine the dart width, locate point O. According to the formula, the distance from point M to point O is fixed at 2 centimeters. Then, connect point M to point N and continue to point O to form the back waist dart. Next, we determine point P. The distance from point O to point P is 1/4 of the waist circumference minus 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters depending on the client's body type. For a slim or adolescent body type, subtract 1 centimeter. For a fuller body type, subtract 2 centimeters. Connect point P to point F to form the side seam of the back pattern. Next, we begin shaping the back armhole. The distance from point Q to point R is calculated as half of the back width. Measure from point Q to the right to locate point R. From point R, draw a vertical line upward until it intersects line CG. Label this intersection as point S. The line from R to S serves as the boundary for shaping the back armhole curve. Then, form the back armhole by drawing a curve from point J to point F, as demonstrated in the video. After completing the armhole, we proceed with the back shoulder dart. From points K and L, measure downward 6 centimeters to determine the depth of the shoulder dart. Connect these points using solid lines to form the shoulder dart.
The full course series on the Indonesian bodice pattern is available on YouTube. You'll find the link in my bio. I'll see you there once you hit the play button.